Hello my dear student, hope you are fine and taking care of yourself at your home. You know that we are doing chapter work and energy. Today we will discuss about the numericals related to power and commercial unit of energy. The last topic I have explained to you. So before starting the numerical, please do like and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button for further notifications. So let's start numerical from your NCERT book. So these are the numericals given in your book on page 158. On which page number they are given? Page number 158 they are given. Few questions already we have done that are related to potential energy and kinetic energy. So there is a question number 3. A battery lights a bulb. Describe the energy change involved in this. This already I have explained to you. That whenever we light up a bulb, battery lights a bulb. So you know that first of all the chemical energy of the cell is converted into electrical energy, and then further it get converted into heat and light energy. Then fourth, fifth, these questions already we have done. Now the sixth question. What is sixth question? The potential energy of freely falling object decreases progressively. Does this violate the law of conservation of energy, or why? The question is, when a body is dropped from one position to another, so does it violate the law of conservation of energy? So we will say no. Here it is according to law of conservation of energy, because whenever the potential energy decreases during free fall, there is an increase in kinetic energy. So potential energy plus kinetic energy of the system remain constant by law of conservation of energy. So this you have to write in question number 6. Next is, when you are riding a bicycle, explain the energy transformation. So you know that what energy transformation take place in that. So muscular energy get converted into mechanical energy, or we simply also we can say that muscular energy get converted into kinetic energy of the cycle. The next is, when we push a huge rock with all our might and fail to move it, then where we are spending our energy. So when we are pushing the rock is also exerting a force on us. And when we are spending our energy, that energy is going in surrounding in terms of heat energy to overcome the force given by the rock on us. Clear? Next question. A certain household has consumed 250 units during a month. How much energy is this in joule? Now this is the question related to commercial unit of energy. How many units consumed? 250 units. We know that this is question number 9. We know that 1 unit is equal to 1 kilowatt hour. So how many units are given? 250 units are given. So what is that meaning? 250 kilowatt hour energy is consumed in a month. And now we have to convert it into joule. We know that we have already done 1 kilowatt hour is 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. This derivation already I have explained. This is the relation of commercial with SI unit of energy. So how much? 250 kilowatt hour multiplied 250 into 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. So when you will get multiplied, you will get your answer. Remove the decimal. 250 into 36 by 10, 0 cancel, into 10 to the power 6 joule. Then you will multiply 25 into 36 into 10 to the power 6. You will get your answer of 250 kilowatt hour in joule. You can do multiplication. So now the next question, 10th question already we have done. Now the 11th question, that was already we have done, satellite one. Now 12th question. Now 12th question. Can there be displacement of an object in the absence of any force acting on it? Think and discuss this question with your friends. What is the question asking? Can there be displacement? Yes, it is possible. There can be displacement in the absence of force. What is the meaning of absence of force? Absence of force means it should be balanced. What does it mean? It should be balanced. So what is the meaning of we have done? Whether several forces are acting on any body from all the direction, and when they are balanced. So what is the F value is given? 0 it would be. So it means no force is acting. So that means balanced force is acting. If the resultant sum of all the forces acting on a body is 0, so we will say absence of forces. So what is F formula? Mass into acceleration is 0. But mass of a body can never be 0. So therefore what is 0? Acceleration is 0. What is the meaning of acceleration? Rate of change of velocity is known as acceleration. Cross multiply. V minus u is 0 into t. It becomes 0. Because 0 into any quantity becomes 0. So what does it mean? V is equal to u. So what does it mean? Ki when force is not acting on any body, in absence of force is there, still body is in moving. But what is the condition? It should move with the constant velocity. Because when body will move with the constant velocity, then there is a change in position of the object. So what we can say that? We are not saying it is at rest. It is possible that it may at rest. But motion is asking ki displacement is there. So we can say yes, displacement can be possible when body will move with a constant velocity. At that time no force act on it and there is a displacement also. So what is the condition? That is constant velocity body should be moving with a constant velocity. So in this way you have to do this question, numerical 12th. Now the next question number 13, that already we have done. Now 14th question, very interesting, and that is related to power. What is the power of the device given? 1500 watt. 1500 watt is given. It is on page number 159 now. This question is on 159. And how much energy is used in 10 hours? What is the time given? That is given 10 hours. And what is asking? How much energy is consumed? We know that power is rate of transfer of energy or energy consumed per unit time. So what do we have to calculate? Energy cross multiply power into time. But this condition for this energy consumed should be in kilowatt. So we will divide by 1000 to convert watt into kilowatt. And what is the time given? 10 hour. 0 to 0 cancel here. So what do you have got? 1500, or here also you can do, instead of doing here also directly you can do 1500 upon 1000 kilowatt. 2 zeros cancel, so it comes out 1.5 kilowatt. What is the time given in the question? That is 10 hour. So put the value 1.5 kilowatt into 10 hour. So it becomes 15 by 10 into 10 kilowatt hour. Cancel out. So you have got 15 kilowatt hour. Why I have done conversion? Because energy is calculated in terms of kilowatt hour, commercial unit of energy. If you will use watt, that is also correct. But time, at that time you will convert into second. If you are using watt, so time should be in second and you will get your answer in joule instead of kilowatt hour. So that is also correct. I have done in kilowatt hour. You can do it in joule also. When you are taking watt, time should be in second, and when you are taking hours, power should be in kilowatt. So this is question number 14. Like this you can try other questions. Let us do the other things which are the smaller ones and easily we can do. The next question is a little bit lengthy one. Later on we will discuss it, so not now, because that is little tricky and time consuming. So other questions we will do first. 16th already we have done, 17 already we have done, 18 also done. Now let's come to 19. Clear? So Sony says that acceleration in an object could be zero even when several forces are acting on it. So do you agree with her? Why? So yes, we are agree. Yes, we are agree. Acceleration could be zero when several forces are acting on any body. When on any body several forces, if they are acting on a body from all direction and they are balanced. But what does it mean? If balance means net force is zero. So what we can say that mass into acceleration is zero. Mass cannot be zero, same concept. So acceleration is zero. So it is possible for a body ki many forces should act on it. If they are balanced, then their acceleration can be zero. Next 20th question is again very simple. You can do question 20. Find the energy in kilowatt hour consumed in 10 hour by 4 devices of power 500 watt each. What is the power given? 500 watt each. So what is the total power? How many devices are given? 4. What are number of devices? 4. So what is the total power becomes? 2000. So 2000 watt. We will convert it into kilowatt, divide by 1000, 2 kilowatt. And what is the time? For how much time they are operating? 10 hours. So we can do is from here to there we are doing time is 10 hours. So what is energy? Power into time. Power into time. So power into time, 2 into 10. That is 20 kilowatt hour. Clear? So it means it will consume 20 kilowatt hour energy. Now last 21 question. A freely falling object stops on reaching the ground. What happened to its kinetic energy? You all know that when a body is allowed to fall, potential energy get converted into kinetic, and when it will touch to the ground, then that kinetic energy, body will hit to the ground, so kinetic energy will convert into sound energy plus heat energy. So this is all questions you have to do in your tech notebooks, and one more question left, that is 16. So that I will explain to you in the next classes or during online class. Do practice of all the numerical. Thank you and have a nice day.